Ezra Vogel, Graham Gill, Jakub Jakubowski, James Lawrenson, Jane Gawley, Jingdong Yuan, Kevin O'Brien, Li Mingjian, Mike Glosny, Mike Mochizuki, Philip Genschel, Rhonda Mitter, Ren Hongsheng, Rich Marr, Rosemary Foote, Ryan Griffiths, Shi Yin Hong, Taylor Fravel, Tom Christensen, Ulrich Krutz, Will Norris, Zhang Cui Zhen, and Zhang Qingming. Support by Chun O-Rei, Gao Liuang, Li Junyang, Liu Xiaochuan, and Chifei was particularly valuable. From Madison Avenue, Angela Schnapko has remained a steadfast supporter. Her kindness and professionalism are gratefully acknowledged. My apologies and appreciation to anyone not listed before who has also suffered through my verbose musing on China's economic statecraft over the past decade. Thank you. Throughout this long journey, my far-flung compadres across China, America, and Australia have distracted, entertained, and sustained me. A strong shout-out to the Warriors. Our weekly old man basketball kept me sane, if frequently injured, during the long and often painful writing process. My family in America keeps me close to my roots. My brother Matt and my mom and Elaine remain wellsprings of support and encouragement. My Chinese family provided warm food, good cheer, and strong booze, a perfect mix for a weary writer. At home, Nainai remains a pillar of love and kindness. It is only proper that this book begins with my wife, Wuna. With her, anything is possible. Our daughter, Reina, has grown up alongside this book. Watching her do so has been the greatest of joys. To keep a promise made many moons ago, this book is, like her mother and I, lovingly dedicated to her. Godot, Vietnam, January 15th, 2020. Introduction. National leaders have three main resources to exert influence abroad: money, military force, and diplomacy. Yet business people, unlike soldiers and diplomats, generally do not work for the government. Convincing bankers, traders, and investors to act in ways likely to advance foreign policy goals is often difficult and expensive. If any country can cut this Gordian knot, it should be China. With the Communist Party controlling the commanding heights of the world's second-largest economy, China appears ideally structured to use economic resources strategically to advance its foreign policy goals, to engage in economic statecraft. Yet as this book shows, domestic complications often hinder Chinese leaders' efforts to deploy economic resources abroad for strategic purposes. In this book, I describe how China engages in economic statecraft, explain why China uses this approach, and identify when Beijing's efforts are most effective. My core premise is that a country's political economy and collective beliefs exert a powerful influence upon how it engages in economic statecraft. Variations in domestic institutions and ideas help explain why different countries do economic statecraft differently. In China's case, a Leninist party retained power amidst its dramatic transition from a planned economy to a developmental state, sparking one of history's most consequential surges in national wealth and power. Chinese leaders today enjoy unchallenged political authority over a vast economy. Confident in their government's capacity to deploy these economic resources for strategic benefit, Chinese strategists insist that the party state can and should mobilize an array of commercial actors to advance key policy goals abroad. This distinctive combination of ideas and institutions, bequeathed by China's modern history, emboldens Beijing's ambitious approach to economic statecraft. Yet leaders' ambition of retaining a central role for the party state while relying upon a diverse set of economic statecraft techniques to advance multiple policy goals is devilishly difficult to implement. Chinese policymakers have responded by developing a distinctive approach to economic statecraft, best understood as orchestration. Orchestration theory was created to describe how policymakers identify subordinate actors who share their basic priorities.